then you will see, let's just go to Windows Target here, and then you will see that I've made some improvements. Right now it's for the window part only. What you see here, we have the window. When we move around, right now we're just a square moving around, it will move around, and as you go around the view, as it goes around in the room, it will also move the window around on the display. And cool thing is I have this buffer zone on all sides, which means that if you have like the window will not go behind the taskbar wherever you have it, and also makes it a little easier to like keep and see everything easily. But then, as you will see here, is that we can still move the window ourselves, so we can still, and it will still have this buffer zone, so we can only see the whole room. And if we release the window, it will snap back to our player. So this makes it a little more easy to use the window as a tool and not as an obstacle. And I think that's a nice approach and nice way to use this work. So what I want to do now, and what my plan is for this button should have like a drop down menu, as I said earlier, and then we can have like skills up here as they come. I'm not sure about the manabar, whether I want it to be like underneath this maybe, to make a player, because then we can have multiple kinds of players and stuff, because I think we need to do that. And I need to set that as a parent here, par player. Damn throat. Yes. And then just clear this. Let's see if we have like that's in here. We need to do that. So draw health bar and mana if instance exists player, and then every player needs some kind of mana, I guess. Boom, boom, boom. So something like this. Is 100, MP is 100. Cool. And then we can have like called event. Good. Okay, so then we can say what can we say? That's in here. So okay, so we can say draw line, because we still have that color right now, so we can say 102, I guess, because then we can have 100 wide bar of each. Then we can say 1, and then we can say 102, and then we can say 25 maybe. Nope. instance exist. Oh. Yeah, okay. We need to, of course, do this on top of the top bar, so we need to once more have this like, but that's again only if this exists. So this seems to work, maybe, yes, yeah, and then we have the divider. We need to have it as one higher. Whoops, that's not. Something like this, maybe. Yep, because then we have room for our both health bar and manabar, and they should. So we can set health, draw, set color, merge color red and black, and point 5 maybe, then draw rectangle 1 1 13 I guess, and whoops, no, 101 and 13 and false. Is that correct? Or I'm always confused with the draw rectangle and stuff like that, because sometimes I think it's when it's outline, it needs to, okay, it seems to fit quite well. Maybe even, it could be even darker, I guess. So 75 maybe. Yeah, I think that could do it. So yes, that's dark enough, I guess. And then we can copy this for mana, and we can say from 14 to 25, and then we need it to be blue instead. Seems to look right. Then I think we need some kind of shine, so I think we say white. And then we just need to reset that afterwards, because else it won't really work. But we should do that down here actually. Round rect 1 1 101 and like 5 and false. Cool. Is that what we want? We'll have a little more, and maybe a little inside, so we have like a dark surrounding of it. So if we say like 200 and maybe 9. That was a little bit too much, I think. I think it shouldn't be round rect. I think it just should be normal rect. And then, yeah, we try that. And then maybe just 7. Yeah, I think that looks quite well. Cool. Then we can do the same down here. Say 2 and that was then be 15 and 100 and 19 maybe. Yeah, I think that's about the same. I think that's look right. Yeah, we have the bar there. That looks good. And then we have to have the actual health in there. So I guess we will have that in between here. So the shine is on top of everything. And that's just draw set color C red and draw the rectangle, but then we need to say 1 plus HP and yes, I think that's fine. That will suffice. MP 25 and that will be 14. Yes. Goody goody. That should have gone up be red, the second one. Foolish me. Good, so we can use a little more shine so it's a little more clear, but other than that it looks good, I think. Let me see, so that's, this one could be like 4 and 4. Too much. So this. Yes. And And if we then have like half-life, and almost half MP, then that would be, yeah, and that looks, wait a moment, is that, no, it's right. Okay, I think we need to have like a buffer zone of the sorts. So I think we have to draw this one like one further down, and this one like one further down. Not this one. This one. Like 2. Because then we have like, and then also a little up, I think, in the bottom, so it's a little thinner. Yeah, but so we still have like this black top bar, and yes, yes, I think that looks good. Thank you, Cupid works. Boom, and welcome to the stream. Sorry about my voice, it's a little crushed at them for the time being, a little sick, but hopefully you will endure it. Where was I? I was here, so 12 and 24, I guess. Yes. Then it looks quite good, I think. We have these health bars, and if there's not existing a player, then they should just not be drawn. And that's pretty much as we want it, so that's cool. Yes, then it just draws the window without it. Cool. So if we put player in again, and then just resets these to 100, should be working. Good. Perfect. That's something I can stand behind. That's fine. I think that's good for. It's easy to see them, so you are not. You can easily see if you are losing health, and that's good. And boom, boom. Yes. Navigate around. Good. So now we can delete the number. I don't need that anymore. So down here, drawing the state. Don't need that. And then I think we're going to work on the drop-down menu. My plan is, right now it just works as a close button, but my plan is to have this being a drop-down menu. So I'm gonna press this, then it should show a menu where you can pause or go to settings or simply exit the game. So I think that's the next thing we're going to do. But what approach do we want to do this? We can either have it create an instance of an object, create an object which is the menu, and then check for that, and because then we have the or we can have it draw as part of this Windows system. Yeah, I think that's just what we're going to do, because then we can have it like a little more incorporated into it. Yes, we do that. So we need it to be like okay. menu B menu, that's what we call it, and button menu, and it is open, and it's false. Good. And then we need to menu button, if B menu open, now we can do B menu open, like that. That will toggle it at least. That B, yes. Drag X, drag Y, so we need to okay, I think what we do is we add okay drop down super, and then we can say and drop down. I think we need to do it like this and say B menu, whoops, drop down, fade is 0. Good, so then we can say on this one if so if it's not on the top bar, then we can have it on the menu drop down. And how do we want it? We want it to like open so it like folds out from the top, I think. So but we can do that pretty linearly. Oh, my throat. Quite linearly. So we can say if this, except we need to say I think we need to have height in here. Down H is, let's just say 100 right now. Yes, because then we can say plus drop down H times B menu drop down fade. So if the Y position is less than that, and then we also need a width, I guess. So that can be like this as well. So I guess this is the one we need, except we need to say minus this width and not guess that will do it. Then we can say state equals to B menu drop down. Boom. And we still need to be able to close the window, so we just make it temporarily right click here and then it's game end, because else it won't work. Okay. So in here we need to have I'm sorry, I have something stuck in my teeth at the moment. It annoys me quite a lot. Or B menu open. So we can say like that. So now it stays open. if drop down fade boom, boom, boom. Yes, and then we can say draw B menu drop down width and 26, I guess, and -1. And 26 plus multiplied by B menu drop down H true. Set color merge color C white, C red, B menu fade, like that. No idea if this will work. We'll see. So it needs to be -2, I guess. Let's see. That works okay, but it's not perfect yet. Whoops! I need to check the. Oh, I need to write the states again. Damn. We need to put that in again. So draw text to and string state should do something. Good. 5, 6, good. We need to make that white. Draw, set, color, C, white. Okay, so 6. Good, so that would be in here. We need to say -2. Then we should get more precise. So if we do like this, yes, 6, 3, 6. We need a little more on the vertical side, so is that too much, or is that the perfect amount? So perfect. So now we can be inside the cursor. Good. Be in that menu. Great. So now how to do this? We need to say if is bigger than 0, because we only want this when we are actually opening the menu. So like this, yes. And then we need to have it filled, of course. I think that will just be white, but I like the outline matching thing. I think we actually need to draw it one up here, not because it's actually part of the menu, but because it makes sure that we can have it as part of the button. Yes. Or just maybe, I don't know, if we can say 26, and then we can say these are 45 wide. Draw a line. And minus 25. Will this work? Maybe. then we should get back a little extra line. Yeah, and we can do that one line further back. Cool. So that's minus 27. Cool, cool, cool. So it pops up. Good. And should we set the alpha as well here? Yeah, I think we should. So if we say like draw set alpha the menu drop down fade, and then make sure to set it to 1 afterwards. Well, it fades as well, and that looks cool, I think. Do you agree? Don't you? I don't know. Let me know. I like that little fade effect, then it doesn't come like too fast and too furiously. So that's cool. Good. And then we need to fill that square. So we need to say draw set color white rectangle, and pretty much all the same as up here, except not. We need to have like there, and then we have to say -1 and 27 and -3 and 25, maybe. Is that the right thing? Seems to fill it out perfectly. Cool. So ooh, I like this. This is nice, I think. So smooth. Then we have more. We can have more buttons, like we can have like an inventory, maybe, if that's going to be part of the game. I don't know yet, but then we can simply copy this part here and make sure that when you open one, the others will close or something like that. Could also be over here, but so it's not too confused of each other. Can we actually, if we have this part like here as well, and here, could we do that and then have it like open even more, like, and then it opens to, yeah, I don't know. We can of course make it sure that it starts here instead, so if we make a minimum, yeah, I think that's the solution. I So max 45. Yeah, then it's like zoop, 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 zoop. That looks okay, I think. I quiet like this. Okay, so what font should we use here? We should have like font menu drop down, and that should be like a Courier maybe. Courier, and we only have Courier new. Okay. Quite like this one, or this is more menu, like a little more bold. Lila body seems like a good font. So if we just say we just want letters actually, because it's just for menu, good. 11, yes. That seems nice. So boom boom boom. Okay. So need a Y offset. It's like 2 maybe to begin with, and then we can say menu items draw set font font menu drop down draw set align FA left Mm-hmm. Let's just make exit right now. It's gonna be the bottom of the list, but see, black or dark gray maybe. Kill grave, no lie. Dark grave. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So we can say divided with or multiplied by, actually. Okay. String length. Okay. Bad. There. Hello, Banica. Banica. I don't know how it's pronounced. Sorry about that if I pronounced it wrong. Didn't mean to offend anything. But hello and welcome. Sorry about my voice. It's not perfect. It's sort of a sequel to my Omni game from the GM48 Game Jam. If you've tried it, I don't know if you have. But it's sort of like look behind the computer screen, fighting viruses and stuff like that. Right now I'm just working on the window functions. So you have like this cool effect where you can drag the window around to reveal more of the level and things like that. And then I have the thing I'm currently working on is the menu up here, so you have a chance of actually closing the game. Just made the health bar and the manabar, and yeah. So the overall history of the game is not fully developed yet or anything. It's like early progress, this one, but you can try the first one if you haven't already on the GM48 Game Jam site. It's called Omni. OMNI. Oh, my voice. I have a sore throat, so it's a little. My voice is a little annoyed. Hope you don't mind. pause. And settings. Do. Cool. Seems to work. And so if you say like 80 maybe and 80. Okay, so we need like 76 or something like that. Like this should just about do it. Yes. So now it folds like that. So right now this works. So now we need to be able to actually select some of them. So the plan is, I think, to evolve on this and say if okay, we need to do that like here, and then we can say B menu drop down selected is -1, and then in here okay, we can say pause, whoops, if okay, so we do like this, and then we say this one. It's some long variables names, but they should make it easier to remember in the future at least. This one should be -1, and if and if we are on the menu, then if is okay. Default is pause, settings, if see if this one is bigger than this divided by 3. I guess that's what I want. Then 1. And exit. This one should actually just be up here. Super. Times 2 and 2. Ah, damn it, I need some paper here too. Sorry about that. So if we're bigger, then we can set that to 2. And then just to test it right now, we can say if this is 0, else let's just set it to red now. Good. Let's see, and it's draw color, see red, draw rectangle, no, this is not perfect. No, this doesn't work. Middle, and then we say boom, boom. We don't need the at thing. Let's say y is plus divided by 4, I guess, because then we have the extra space on each side. So we have, if we say it was 100 pixel high, then divided by 4, that would be 25, and plus 25, 50. Yeah, that's what we need. Good. Like that. And then we can say y. Settings. And exit. Yes. Okay, so we need this. And y. And h is okay. If plus times 0.5, so that gives us half of that. Yes. So we need a y actually, because we can use that instead of this. So y equals plus that. So if it's bigger than y, and smaller than y plus height. Well, whew. Yeah. It's bigger than plus h, and this and that. 2, 3, 2, yes. Okay. So do. Let's just see how this works. If we do like this, and we can see what we're selecting, and that should be cool and fine and dandy. Or not. Why don't you do that? Okay, so it's just show, and for some reason it stops the moment I do this. And why is that? That's because because of these. So we'll just have to put these like this and say font and top. Good. Okay, so we do have them quite offset in the wrong direction. Why is that? That's because is this more so? Okay, this seems okay, precise. Okay, so I guess if we do something like this instead. And say H and Y, and then say Y plus 0.5 times h. Yes. Okay. One and two, and all of this. Cool. Yeah. Are you using regular sprites or are you using spine animation? Yeah, I mean, if you're using regular sprites, then you can either have like sprites for every, then you can either have sprites for every like state he can be in, like now he's so damaged and so wet or so much and this that, or you will have to look into surfaces and shaders, I think, because then you can like draw things on top of the sprite, so you can have like your regular sprite and then your tear, your torn textures and stuff like that, and then you can put that on top of it. But you will need, because surfaces is one way to do it, but can be quite slow. So I think shaders would be the way to go. That being said, I'm pretty sure I at some point saw a tutorial on doing this, or an asset or something. Let me just take a quick look. Not so so long ago, I think I did something. I saw something. Let me take a look. See here. Yeah. If you go to, oh no, I can give you a link. I'm not sure exactly if this is what will help, but it's in the tutorial sections on a game maker and on the GMC, and I think that could be one way to solve the problem. Like, but I'm not sure how well it works with animations and stuff like that. But sadly, it's not something that there is too many quick ways to do, because you want the tear and the destruction of clothes and stuff like that to follow your player around. And that often means that you will have to make sprites for every level of destruction and every animation you have for your character. So it is a little annoying. What you can do is, instead of having a lot of ifs and ifs and ifs and ifs and ifs, you can use the asset get index function And then if you are naming your things in a logical manner, then you can, for example, have like if you have a variable saying that tierness or something for how broken the clothes are or something, or just tier, and then say that right now that's none, then you can have something like sprite player tier and then plus this, and if you know your animation, yeah, what I'm trying to say is that then you can like put things together like this, and then it will find the index of that sprite and know what sprite to draw on top of it. So you only have to change this variable and change your sprite, and then it will figure out the rest. You can also use sprite get name, sprite index, and then put it like this. And then if you make sure that your torn clothes and stuff like that is named, so it's the same name as your other animations, just with a suffix like this, then you can, by using your current animation and the state of tier, then you can probably do it pretty well like that, and short down on a lot of code, because this is pretty much just a couple of lines you need then. But I don't think there's like easier ways than that to do it, because it is just a hell of a work to do sometimes, unless you are good with shaders, which I'm not. I think that can make it a little easier sometimes, at least. But where were I? If this is 0, else, oh, so wide and draw set color red, draw rectangle, that would be we should actually do like this for the color here. No trouble. I'm glad to be able to help. What kind of game are you making? Let's see, rectangle, then we can have like this, but except we don't want this. And then we want like Y, and then we want like this, I guess. 4 maybe, and then Y plus H and false. Good. cool. I do need to. Okay, it does work like that edge. Okay, so it's pretty precise on that. So so this would just be -1 and then -3 again, and that should actually do it. Ah, nice. So with a bit of that, so you're changing between, like, it's 2D side scrolling or what? So you cannot rely on, like, knowing that, for example, Goombas always go left, like if it was Mario. So you have like more yeah, fake intelligence. Like it seems like Shank. What's that? Shank. Yeah, okay, but. That game. Yeah, okay. Never played it. Looks fun. I have seen it before. Like the graphics. But yeah, that's a cool way to make AI look more like AI, is by having them act differently from each other without being visually different, because then you cannot like fully think, hey, they will always do like that when I do this. So I like that. That's cool. That's a good way of doing things, I think. Two. So, okay. We need to, of course, change this one to B1 instead. B1 instead. B1 instead. Good. Cool. I like this menu right now. I quite like it. Great, and then the last one. Two and exit. And 3 and 2 and 2. Yes, it's working. Great. I should find this red color instead, I guess. Oh, so it can make like more smooth and nice the camera. Yeah, that's always like when you're creating a game, if you are just using the regular like camera and it's like clunky and stuff like that, then it's like okay. But when you're just making the camera a little more smooth and like being able to change size and things like that, it can just make a game feel so much more smooth and nice and finished. So that's a good thing to be working on. Yeah, I have one myself. On the Gumroad, which I'm using sometimes, which I'm going to use for this one as well. The good thing about this is that I just need to change the view in another object, so then the window will adapt. So I can use my other system. This is just a test, but then I can use my other system to make it more adept. But yeah, a camera system can do wonders, work wonders. So it's also fun to work with. It's like one of those things when you program them, and you just feel the smoothness afterwards. It's like good. That's one of the things you can program where you can really see your progress without trouble, and that's nice. Sometimes when you cannot really see your progress visually, then it can be hard to like keep on programming. Good. So if we go to what was I doing? I was doing this. We needed to say we need some colors as well. Red will do for now, and what red color is it we need? That is this one, which is 232 17 232 17. Like that. So make color GB we don't need that. That's just like that. Cool. Just make that C maybe. No, because then we can color red. Super. Okay, so color red. 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 And red. Cool. Good. What why doesn't this work? Then we do it another way. use this one, and then we say special colors. See when red is this. Like that. Super. And we can always make it a constant in another way, but so we need to find color red and make it see when red. And then it should work. Yes, now it matches the right. Should maybe the health bar be the same red color just to keep it? Yeah, I think so. Health. We take that and we can say like that. Cool. A little more saturated red, yeah. Should do the same for blue, but hey, that's not as important. I just need to make the button work, and also so that if you press outside the window, then okay, so if drop down and is 2 and game end. Cool. And okay, technically I think we do it like this, and then we say if this if it's not -1, then we close it. End game. Good. And then we also need if we're not at that state, then we can also close it. Yes. So this is the drop down. This is the drop down. Drop down. So whatever you select, good. Unless you press this, then you exit. Great. That's cool. I like this a lot. I'm pretty happy with this menu. Then I got things done today. That's nice. And it folds out nicely, and yeah. I think maybe we need to have like the border should probably be drawn last, mainly just because then it's on top of everything else and nothing should really be on top of the border. Then the text is also hidden between. Okay. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Using the same variable name multiple times is a big no-no. And y should be also depending on h2. Great. Now we should be back at it working as normally. Yes. Oh, I love this. So smooth, so nice. I'm gonna pat myself on the shoulder. I hope you enjoyed, and I will just wind down now because I think my voice and my throat needs a good break now. So bye bye.